everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to all three of you. So, when I first got into NYU, I was looking for like a bunch of my life as a grad student at NYU or like day in my life as a grad student at NYU, and I literally couldn't find anything. So, today, what I thought I'd do is take you along with my day as a grad student at NYU. It's not a particularly exciting day, but it's more or less an average day. And since I'm going to be taking you along with me, I'm also going to be going kind of above and beyond to hit all the usual NYU spots that I usually go to. I like going to the gym, I like going to the library, and of course, I'll show you where I take my classes. I'm in the Learning Technology and Experience Design Masters of Arts program. It's a lot of fun. And our classes are all in Brooklyn. We have like a floor on one of the buildings on the Brooklyn campus. So yeah, I'll show you that. And also just the library I like to go to. I like to go to Bob's. I'm still not sure if that's how you say it. Bob's. That one near Washington Square. And I like to go to 404 Fitness usually. Honestly, I've been trying to go a lot recently because I'm like really deeping the lyrics that I'm only going to be at NYU for another year. My program's only 2 years, so I'm really trying to make the most of the facilities while I am here. And yeah, I'm excited to take you along with me on my day today. And first things first, we're gonna go to the gym. Hi everybody, back home, took a shower, got ready, and now I'm gonna make a quick lunch before we head to class. Alright, so I just finished making my meal. She's not the most, aesthetically pleasing, but I do know she will taste really good. Alright, so I just got out of class. It was a good class, my favorite class of the week. It's a class about AI and user experience. And now it's time for my favorite part of the day, aka going home and making dinner. Okay, back home, super excited because I'm gonna try something new tonight. I'm gonna try and make a beef noodle soup. So let's see how it goes. Alright, this is the final product. I'm so excited to dig in and see how it tastes. It's gonna be a new favorite of mine. I'm gonna go be an iPad baby now and then watch the rest of The Last of Us.
Alright, welcome to my skincare routine. First, I like to start with my Anua toner, just dabbing that gently all over my face. And then I also like to go in with some glycolic acid, also all over my face, specifically under my eyes and also my underarms. Then I like to go in with some retinol cream just on my under eyes and also my smile lines. And finally, gonna end things off with my favorite moisturizer from Innisfree. This honestly makes my skin feel so moisturized, it's so good. Then I go in with my gua sha. Honestly, not too sure what I'm doing, but it's an amalgamation of TikTok videos, my Laneige lip mask, and ending things off with my favorite Egyptian perfume oil. Thank you, Emily. It just smells so good and leaves my skin feeling really nice after the shower. And that's it.
Hi, everybody. I am so very happy to announce we have made it through another day. Finally, I am in bed. I feel like I've said this so many times throughout today, but every time I said that whatever part of the day was my favorite, I lied. This is my favorite part of the day. I've got my hot water and my trusty hydro. I am gonna nourish myself with some iPad time. I am currently watching The Last of Us. I only recently actually finished up the first season, and I'm currently just caught up with the second episode of the second season that's currently coming out. This show is literally so good. I am on the edge of my seat. My stomach is in a knot the whole time. And dare I say, I'm enjoying it. I honestly have never been one to like zombie, post apocalyptic, violent, gory movies and TV. Like, I honestly avoid those things like the plague. I love me a good rom com. But this show is honestly the first time I can safely say I've enjoyed. I don't even want to say like the gore, but first time I'm really enjoying sort of like feeling really tense and on edge the whole time I'm watching it. It's so well written, it's so well put together, and I'm happy that I actually managed to not spoil the show for myself, except for something that happens in season 2, which if you're watching right now, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I saw a spoiler on TikTok, but that did not mean that the episode did not hit, because that episode hit. So I'm all caught up with that, and I have a tendency of just rewatching shows, and I just finished rewatching Gossip Girl because my friends, when they visited, hi Saf and Tanu, we were watching Gossip Girl, and I basically just restarted after watching it with them. So good, so good. Top 5 favorite series ever. And I'm currently watching The Fosters with Emily. Hi, babe. So we've only watched that when we're together. So I'm finding a new show to watch, and I'm like fighting the urge to not watch something I've already seen. Like, I recently watched Jane the Virgin, Ugly Betty, and Sex and the City, and I'm like, every time I get on, I'm like, my finger like hovers over those shows because I don't know, just something about them so good. Anyways, all of that is to say, I just started watching The Pit on HBO because I've been seeing so many edits on TikTok. The TikTok edits go crazy for the show, and I'm enjoying it so far. It's giving a really intense, like condensed version of Grey's, and I love Grey's, even though I have lost touch. I honestly stopped watching as soon as my man's Jackson Avery left the show. But this show is really good, and they seem to have a really diverse cast, which I'm excited about. So I'm gonna watch a bit of that, and then I also like to do a bit of reading before I sleep. Currently, this is what I'm reading: The Wretched of the Earth by Franz Fanon. And I know what you're thinking, like, whoa, Kadir, this is like your bedtime book. Like, no, it's not. I usually try and keep 2 books in my rotation that I read at all times. So one more serious, quote unquote, serious book about critical theory, colonialism, current events, something to sort of get my brain going and to learn more outside of just what I'm being taught in school. So that's what I'm doing with this. And then the other book is something more lighthearted, fiction, fun, just to turn my brain off, if you will. And I actually just finished The Hunger Games last night. Let me show you my copy. This is my copy of The Hunger Games. I recently got a library card, which I think is gonna make it onto the April faves because this library card has literally been everything to me. Anyways, I never read the books like when they came out in like early 2010s ish, but I did watch the movie. Pretty sure I just watched the first movie too. But guys, this book is so good. I literally am hooked and I am gonna go and try to find Catching Fire at my local library tomorrow because I need to continue and I need to know what happens. I'm not gonna lie, I started reading it because I felt super left out when everybody started reading Reaping on the Sunrise, which is the latest book that just came out in the series. Yeah, I felt really left out, guys. So, anyways, what I've decided to do is start reading now. Why not? Because I can. Also, just realized I've been holding it upside down the whole time. But anyways, super excited to get into the series and also read the new book eventually when I get into it. My plan is to read and then watch the movie right after. So next on the agenda is to watch The Hunger Games, which I am very excited about. So thank you so much for coming along with me on my day. I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed your company. I'm gonna lay in bed and enjoy my TV show and book nourishment time right now before going to sleep. I have an early morning tomorrow because I have work. I work on campus. My shifts are usually pretty long, like almost the whole day, so that's why I chose a day where I wasn't working, but super grateful for my on-campus job. She's honestly the best thing anyone could ask for, especially after having just moved to New York City. So yeah, I'm gonna get to that. I will see you next time, and I hope you enjoyed.